Okay, so get this. AI is like totally changing the game for academic writing, right?
Real.
We're diving into this blog post from CQI 365,
Yeah.
all about quality improvement, productivity, that kind of thing. And it's called AI-Powered Academic Writing, a Workflow for the Future. Sounds kind of intense, I heard.
He does.
But it's actually got some super practical tips. We're talking tools you can use like today to make your academic life way easier.
Definitely. I mean, this blog post really gets into how AI can make literally every single part of academic writing better.
Totally. And it's not just about speed, although, let's be honest, time saving is always good.
Oh, for sure.
But it's also about making the quality of your work even better, you know?
Absolutely.
Okay, before we get into all the AI solutions, let's talk
Yeah.
about the problems for a sec. You know, those universal struggles that make academic writing feel like climbing Mount Everest sometimes.
The article starts off with this whole information overload thing, which I'm sure you've experienced.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? It's like, you know when you turn on a fire hydrant full blast
Right.
and you're just trying to, like, take a sip, you type in a few keywords and bam, you've got thousands of search results.
So overwhelming.
Where do you even begin?
And then on top of that,
Yeah.
right, after you've somehow dealt with all that research, then there's writer's block.
Ugh, the worst.
Trying to make these super complex ideas
Yeah.
sound like
I
crystal
failed.
clear and concise.
Ugh.
Ugh. And then you get to the revisions and the formatting.
Don't even get me started.
It makes you wonder why you even bothered.
Okay, I am having flashbacks right now, and seriously, don't even get me started on references.
Oh, tell me about it.
If I never have to manually format another citation again, it'll be too soon.
Right. Keeping track of all those different sources, making sure they're all in the right style. So time consuming. And the worst part is, like, one little mistake in your bibliography and all your hard work is, like, out the window.
Right. It's like you're walking a tightrope while juggling chainsaws at the same time, you know?
Oh.
But the article's saying AI can actually help with all of this.
Totally. It can.
It can be like a lifesaver.
For real. Imagine, for example, if you could just, like, use AI to sift through all that research.
Okay.
It would pull out the most relevant stuff,
Yeah.
the most impactful studies for whatever you're working on. Think about how much time you'd save.
Oh my gosh, so much time. And not just time, you could find research you might have totally missed otherwise.
Yes. Buried under a mountain of other stuff.
That's what's so cool about AI.
Right.
It's like having a research assistant
Okay.
who's also like a speed reader.
Yeah.
It makes connections you might not catch right away. It's not just research either.
Oh.
The article also talks about how AI can help with writer's block too. Like
Okay.
make your arguments stronger.
Interesting.
Even help you figure out all those journal submission guidelines. Okay, wait, seriously? You're telling me AI can actually, like, increase my chances of getting published?
For real.
Okay, I need to hear more about this.
Well, think about it.
Yeah.
Every journal out there has its own weird rules.
Oh, I know it.
Style guidelines,
Ugh.
formatting quirks.
Ugh.
It's a lot to keep track of. But AI can actually help you figure all that out.
Okay.
Make sure your paper checks all the boxes so you don't get rejected just because of some technicality.
So instead of spending, like, hours deciphering those guidelines, you can
Yeah.
actually focus on, like, the important stuff.
Exactly.
The research.
Yeah.
I like where this is going, but how does it actually work? Like, what kind of tools are we talking about here? Okay, so AI can be a total game changer for academic writing, but
Totally.
like, what does that actually look like? What kind of tools are we talking about here?
Well, they mentioned this one, Perplexity.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
It's like a search engine, but with a PhD, apparently.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
So basically, it uses AI to, like, really understand what you're looking for.
Oh.
Not just keywords, but, like, the context of your search.
So instead of giving me, like, a million articles about AI and academic writing,
Right.
it would actually get I'm looking for practical tips and tools, right?
Exactly. It gets the academic world, you know, so it's more likely to find those, like, really interesting studies
Okay.
that might not show up on a regular Google search.
The hidden gems.
Yeah, exactly. Work smarter, not harder, am I right?
100%. Oh, man, I'm already imagining all the time I'll save. What else? What's next on the list?
So once you've got all your research, you got to organize it, right?
Tell me about it.
That's where Zotero comes in.
Oh, yeah, Zotero. They mentioned that in the article. Like, a total lifesaver for references, right?
Seriously, it's amazing. Okay, so picture this.
Yeah.
You're reading some long article, right?
Yeah.
And bam, you find this awesome study you want to cite.
Okay.
But then, You got to copy all the info, format it, right?
Yeah.
Zotero does it all for you.
Get out!
I'm serious. Couple clicks and you're done.
No more, like, citation-style nightmares.
Nope. It's got, like, a built-in library.
Okay.
It formats everything perfectly, whatever style you need.
Okay, you're speaking my language. This is amazing.
I know, right?
It's like having a personal assistant, but just for your bibliography.
Totally.
Okay, but they also mentioned something about a knowledge network.
Oh, yeah. Obsidian.
Sounds kind of mysterious.
It's super cool, actually.
Okay.
It's this note-taking app, but it's visual, you know? Helps you organize your research in a way that makes sense to your brain.
So instead of having, like, a million-word docs everywhere,
Right.
or, like, you know, scraps of paper,
I feel attacked.
I can keep it all together in one place.
Exactly. And it's not just like a digital filing cabinet, you know?
Okay.
You can link ideas together, make these visual maps,
No.
even add files and images and stuff.
So you can see how everything connects, like all the different studies, even your own ideas.
Exactly. It's like you're making a mind map of your entire research project.
That's awesome.
You know, right?
Okay, so we've talked about research, we've talked about organization.
Yeah.
But what about the actual writing? Like, that's where I really struggle.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I feel you.
Sometimes it feels impossible.
Don't worry, there's an AI for that too. The article talks about this tool called Cursor.AI.
Cursor.AI, okay.
It's like an AI writing assistant.
Hmm.
Helps you with writer's block.
Okay.
Makes your writing clearer, even suggests stronger arguments.
So it's like having a writing coach on call 247.
Pretty much.
That's awesome.
Say you're stuck on a paragraph.
Oh, I know the feeling.
Or you're like, is this even making sense?
The wars.
You just highlight it in Cursor AI.
Yeah.
And it gives you suggestions for how to make it better.
No way. Like a second pair of eyes, but like AI eyes.
Exactly. And it's trained on tons of academic writing.
Dude, it really knows its stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Can it, like, catch grammar mistakes, too? Because, commas are my downfall.
Of course. Grammar, punctuation, you name it. It can even, like, suggest different words if you're using the same ones too much.
Okay, wow, this is blowing my mind. So we've got AI helping us research, organize, write. What about the actual, like, formatting and submitting? That whole process is a beast.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Yeah.
Journals and their formatting guidelines, it's like they're trying to make our lives difficult.
I know, right? But the article mentioned something called Overleaf, right?
You remember.
Yeah. It's supposed to make that whole process easier.
Oh, yeah. Overleaf is like a dream come true if you've ever had to deal with formatting a paper for a journal.
Ugh, seriously, it's the worst.
Right. Like you've done the research, you've written the thing.
Yeah.
You've even managed to wrangle all your co-authors.
Which is a feat in itself.
Totally. And then it's like, okay, now make sure it follows all these random style rules.
Oh, don't even get me started. Margins, font sizes, headings.
It's just enough to make you want to scream.
I know, right? And if you've got multiple people working on it.
Forget it. Trying to combine all those different versions, making sure it all looks the same.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Okay, so Overleaf to the rescue, right? How does it help?
Okay, so it's like this.
Yeah.
It's all online.
Okay.
And everyone can work on the same document at the same time.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, for real. You can see what each other's doing, leave comments, even chat.
So no more, like, emailing files back and forth.
Exactly.
And no more accidentally deleting someone's work.
No more of that. But it gets better.
Yeah.
They have all these templates built in.
Templates.
Yeah, like for thousands of different journals.
Get it out.
So you just pick the journal you're submitting to.
Yeah.
And bam, Overleaf formats everything perfectly.
No way.
No more spending hours adjusting margins and stuff.
This is amazing.
It is pretty great,
Yeah.
right? And because it's online, you can work on it from anywhere.
True.
Collaborate with anyone.
Okay, this AI-powered workflow is looking pretty good. We've gone from, like, drowning in research to effortlessly formatting our final paper.
It's amazing what a few good AI tools can do, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
seriously. But, like you were saying before, these are just tools, right?
Exactly. They're here to help us, not replace us.
Right. AI isn't going to take over academic writing anytime soon.
Not if I can help it.
Huh. But they can definitely make us better at it.
100%.
Yeah.
Like your ideas, your arguments, those are what make your research unique.
Totally. AI can just help you, like, refine them.
Yeah, exactly.
Make them even stronger.
And help you get them out there.
Right. Okay, so, big picture.
Yeah.
What does this mean for the future of academic writing? It seems like researchers could spend way less time on the tedious stuff
Totally.
and way more time on the stuff that matters, you know? exploring ideas, doing groundbreaking research, actually sharing it with the world.
I think that's the dream.
Right.
And with AI, it's actually achievable.
Totally. This has been an awesome deep dive into AI and academic writing.
I had fun.
Me too. It's clear these tools have the potential to, like, totally revolutionize the way we research and write.
Absolutely.
But we want to hear from you. How do you see AI changing the game? What possibilities are you most excited about? Let us know, because the future of academic writing is being written right now, and it's looking pretty exciting from where we're standing.